Alright. Good east positioning of the sun, everybody. It's been a hot fucking minute. And, bad camping trip aside, I hate camping. What is her forehead dent? That is a headset dent if I've ever seen one over there. Anyway, you know the name, you know the drill. Let's begin a tangled web. I remember from my first time playing that this was my favorite episode of the series. So let's begin.
Time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us in the prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thievius Raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
Sly Cooper and the gang in a tangled web. What do we got in the thief net? So close to almost everything. So, this episode... Okay, it's those green lights in the background. We're most likely going to spend just getting things. Okay, that's one. I don't like the background having green lights in the top. Makes things too easy to lose. A lot of tanks. Ow. Half my health in a single shot. There's two. Sly, that's not where I wanted you to bounce off to. This looks like we're... Alright, there are the guards. So what Sly said earlier, we're walking into a full-scale war here. A silver medal. Nice. For me. And, the sides of this war can be clearly seen. It's Neela versus the Contessa, and as we saw with the tanks by our base, we set up shop around Neela's side, and she came fucking prepared. There's 5. There's another one up there. We also got the best power-up in all of Sly, the paraglider. Love how the first game gave him quite literally an abundance of, like, just absolutely physics-shattering abilities. And yet his best power-up is a paraglider. There is 6. And there's a treasure down there, so I'm gonna grab, at least attempt to grab, that. Let this guy circle around. Oh, come on! Alright, there's a trap on this one, so I gotta get it back within a certain time. Minute 15. There is our thing. Oh, come on, no. Should have just done this in the first place. That was a bad move. I'm gonna lose this, aren't I? Oh, hey, look, Contessa has some tanks, too. Alright, we're dead. Okay. We know where one of the treasures is, at least. It's fucking hot in here. I should probably turn my fan on. There's 9 of the 30. I think I speak for us gamers when I say we don't like the number 99. No!
Okay, here's the plan. First, take some recon photos around the area. Then make your way up to the re-education tower.
Looks pleasant enough.
Oh, and stay clear of tanks. You know, so you don't get blown up into little stinky pieces.
I'm not doing that. You know, it would have been so classy if there was like a restaurant. And like they had put one on there. Yes, I am abandoning the job. Oh, does that make it take longer to load because it has to deload the position? We're actually close to buying all the upgrades for the gang. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Sly, turn around, turn around, turn around! is there? Found it. Tunnels. Why do I hate the tunnels? There we go, we got some health back. We are also on a boat! Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba. And I'm dead. But I'm back on the boat. Now I'm off the boat. And I'm on a pike. Following a tank. Because I'm like that guy. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Wait, I saw something. I see you. And guess what I also see? I see you. And hey, would you look at that? I see you too. Well, that puts us at 50%. That's good. I hit the circle button, game. Why must things not work? Why when I jump and hit circle button, you don't accept that I jumped and hit circle button? You say all I need to do is jump and hit circle button. Alright, there that guy goes. Stay on. There's the safe house that way. We got away. There's the safe house. Come on! Alright, we got it. We got it back. We got it back. That's GG, boys. That's GG's. That's every guy's gadget. And one of the treasures returned. Or, successfully sold. Now we just got... Nope.
Here's the planks.
On today's episode of Where His Hat Went. Okay, I turned on my fan real quick. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go cancel this job, tell Bentley I'm not doing it because this is a collectible episode. I like getting these done and out of the way first and foremost. So as I was about to say, we have 12 clue bottles and 2 treasures left. And then that's everything optional in a tangled web that we gotta do. Man, we are just causing a huge-ass racket. Oh, you follow me in here? Bunch of no-standers having pricks. There was the other treasure that I earlier found. I'm running and I'm running and I'm running it back. I'm running and I'm running and I'm running it back. I'm running it back, and then whoosh. I am gone. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No. Climb, 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 climb. Okay. Okay. That is 2 of the treasures. 2 out of 3, and still 12 more clue bottles. That is where I stand collectible-wise. Run out. Run out into the garage. We made it onto the boat. Le boat. Le boat est là, mon chéri. Lubs and Durlin be doing anything but their jobs nowadays. Alright, I guess I'll just steal something from you real quick. A silver medal! Sweet! Ow! Hey, look. More treasure. All I see these guys has is a gun with some treasure. I try to steal the treasure before I destroy the gun. So over here, there's some of the Contessa's tanks and guards. And that guy's making his way over here. My computer screen just brightened up like nobody's business. You better have some friggin' money if I had to go through such lengths of avoiding you. Tank is gone, and so is that guy. So now if I crawl up this... There's this thing. I see there's one down there. And I see there's another few up here. Alright, this makes 19. My favorite number. But unfortunately, there isn't 19 clue bottles in every stage. That makes 20, so we're 2/3 done. Completely successfully avoided the gazes. That's good. Ah, camera. Function. You know it's because of Mario 64 that we even call it a camera? Did I get the thing over here? Nope, I did not. Camera, I hate the... Hey, look, there's another one. Now we're over on Neela's side. That is 22. I know that there's a big chunk in an obstacle course-like area that we didn't do over on the other side of the map. So I'm gonna hope... I know there's like... I know we saw one over there. I'm gonna hope there was 8? Because otherwise I've pretty decently explored the map and I have no clue where it is. Because I mean, yeah, look. There's one. And here's another. That puts us at 6. That's not the pike I want you to jump to, nor do I want you to jump to a spike. I want you to try to at least get to a hook and swing. Alright, there's another, so we have 5 left. I hear something. Four more to get, one more treasure. We're coming to the end of collectible hunting. And I can hear another one right over here. I'm at least fairly certain I saw another one over on this other side, but I know there's got to be another one up this climb too. I think this just might be the first time that we actually finish up the blue bottles before the treasures. But with that being said, I can't seem to find one of them. I died again. Alright, I got one more of each thing to find. I think I know that where at least the bottle's gotta be. There it is. Alright. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna look up all the treasure locations in a tangled web. See if it's 2 that we already have or if there's a 3rd that I'm not getting. So I did miss one. We are going to get it. And I shouldn't say that we're not going to get. Like, I realize now that what I said could have been misleading before I cut. What I more meant was going to get the one that I didn't have. Alright, there we are. So as long as I... This is the timerless one. Which, I mean, I guess I get. Can't exactly put a timer on this one, because otherwise it's too cruel or too forgiving. Connecting to ThiefNet. Alright, we have 1,954 coins. All the gadgets for this episode have been bought. All of the treasures have been sold off. And every single clue bottle has been found. So with that, I'm going to end things here. Next time on Sly 2, Band of Thieves. We're going to return. We are going to scout out the place a little bit and plan our heist to steal the Clockwork Eyes. Although, side note, I do love how they would have done vigilante justice because this is personal to them. She friggin' tried to torture everybody but Bentley, but only because she missed Bentley. Anyways, all that being said and done, you know the name, you know the drill. Goodbye.